everyone, and welcome to Chart Attack. This is Vishal from EQUITY.GURU, and today we have a Valentine's Day special because, as you guys know, I do have a bit of a love affair with silver, my favorite precious metal and hard asset. I have quite the silver collection, but I'm sure there's a lot of stackers out there. So we're going to talk about silver because it's had quite the move in the last few days here. And right now you can see, as I'm recording this, there is a bit of a pullback, and we are recording this on a day when we had the inflation numbers for January come out, and inflation surges 7.5% on an annual basis, even more than expected and highest since 1982. But what's really impacting the markets and the metals and commodities in general now actually is this whole fear now of how many rate hikes are the central banks going to pull off this year. But as I said, folks, the paper contracts are always volatile and can be manipulated like this. Be a stacker. I prefer the physical, and if you are betting against, the debt and you're expecting inflation to continue to rise, not transitory inflation, but just inflation for money printing, then you want to be a stacker. And I think silver is like my favorite asset to hold. And obviously I'm a fan of gold and other precious metals as well. But let's talk about the silver charts, and a lot hasn't really changed because we are still above our major support at $22 here. A huge support zone that's held 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times since 2020, and it continues to be the big zone going forward. I can maybe sense some fear here of a head and shoulder like pattern here. However, I like to play my head and shoulders at the top of a trend, not really in the middle of a trend, just like this. But let's continue to watch $22. And recently, we have traded this this week, actually, well, last week when this comes out. We traded this on the breakout here on the 7th of February because we were watching this range here between 22.70 and down to 22, and it took about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trading days for that breakout to finally confirm. And we took some long contracts on that breakout, and we have ridden this, taken some profits on some contracts, but I'm hoping that we see a higher low here develop where we will pull back to retest the breakout zone here at 22.70, as I said, and then from there we will continue higher. But as of now, there isn't everything sell-off really because yields are popping, and there's this fear again that central banks will be, or the Fed will be, raising rates multiple times in order to combat this surging inflation. So unfortunately, if money runs into the US dollar for that purpose, or run into cash just for safety, the metals here or the paper contracts for metals will get hit. But long-time bull, and I'm going to remain a bull here as long as we are above this $22 level. And if we ever do break that, which it's possible with the US dollar strength, if we ever do break that, then I'm just going to have to reassess the fear and what market sentiment is, and hopefully we can climb above 22 in a very quick fashion. But I think commodities are where you want to be for this inflation trade, and I'm liking the structure we see for now. Let me know, folks, if you guys are commodity bulls and silver bulls. I know there's a lot of you Wall Street sweet bets, silver apes out there. Let me know what you think of this support, and if silver is going to go higher based on this inflation number, and I guess front running higher inflation numbers coming down the road. Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to follow us at all our social media links in the description box below, and I will catch you guys all in the next Chart Attack video.